Good morning, everybody. Good morning. She's going to pass out some flyers here real quick. My name is Melissa, and I'm with Villa Medici at Health Park. I want to thank you all for coming out today. We're going to pass out some brochures. Now, just by a quick show of hands, I know a few of you have been to the community because I recognize faces and names. How many people have been to our community? I know 2, 3. Okay. So glad to have you here today. Has anybody been to Villa Medici before we took it over by any chance? Anybody been out there and know about it? Okay, so Villa Medici was originally started in 2008 by another developer. Not that they were a bad developer. Prime Home Builders is still in business today, but if anybody can imagine, 2008 was not a good time in Florida to start a new home community. So in our community, our clubhouse, and we had 3 buildings that were already on site. So we're in the process of selling the new homes, the inventory homes now, and we're going to complete the project with townhomes. We have 4 great floor plans. The flyer that we've presented to you today is we're offering a $1,500 bonus right now on any of our inventory homes. And I'll let you know that we're very pleased to say that so far this month, we've given away 3 bonus commission checks. Okay, so we've written 3 contracts this month, all on inventory, and we're really pleased to give some of that money away. So we want to do that. Quick introduction about Villa Medici. We are a townhome community, so everything is an up-down. We do have 1 floor plan that features a first floor master. That's our Elmira model. It's a very popular floor plan. It is available as an end unit as well as an interior. Our home prices for new start at $179,990 and they go up to $197,990. So right now we're still at pre-construction pricing and you have that there before you. 2 of our models have been sold out until future buildings are released. And so we're looking forward to new buildings being released and then reintroducing those models back into the community. A little bit about our developer. Our developer is a father-son business. We're privately owned. They started originally in 1958 in Detroit, been building for many years up in the Northeast, New Jersey, New York, went to the Carolinas, came into Florida as the economy was changing, and then just decided to sit back and wait. As the economy began to improve, they found communities such as Villa Medici, and we also have a sister project in Naples, the Preserve at Bristol Pines, where they were communities that had already started. We came in and we purchased the projects and we're going to complete the communities. So we're going to do that there. I really like working for a father and son business. We pay cash for our communities. We pay cash for all of our construction. We have no bank financing at this time on any of our communities. What's really nice is I'm not dependent upon making a certain number of sales in order to release another building. I don't have banks and investors who tell us what to do, how we have to build, what products we have to do, because deals get made on Wall Street with I'm going to do this, I'm selling this cabinet, I'm doing that, and this is how you're going to put your houses together. We get to make all of our decisions right here locally and how we want to do things. The team that was assembled, I want to tell you some communities that we've done in the local marketplace, so that while Sobelco may be fairly new to Florida and they're the father-son that are the builders and developers, the team that's here, how many people are familiar with Portofino off of 6 Mile? Okay, and Sterling Oaks down in Naples? Same people, same team built those communities. Okay, so the same ones that did those communities are the same people and teams that are here that are doing these. Some common questions that we get are about our HOA. It's written in there for you. The HOA is $326.50 a month. It does include the exterior insurance. So like a condominium, while we are a town home community and we're a homeowners association, but we do insure the building. So we take care of the building, the roof, the landscaping, the maintenance, everything on the outside. Inside the home, it's the basic cable, water, garbage, and sewer. We're part of Health Park, so the master association fees are included as well as the reserves. Okay, so all of that's included in the HOA. Pet policy, we allow up to 2 pets, 75 pounds each. Okay, so that's we do. Okay, and we are not an age-restricted community. Right now, today, our contracted buyers are primarily young professionals. Okay, we offer 3 incentives to employment groups. Anybody that's inside of Health Park, and you do not have to work for Lee Memorial. So anybody inside Health Park and anybody that's with Chico's and anybody that's with Hertz. We currently have on site and under contract 3 Chico's employees. So we've seen a large amount of Chico's interest in our community. We didn't know it, it just happened. They just came through the door and we realized that they really liked our community, they like our floor plan, and then the proximity where they can just take Gladiolus to 6 Mile and go straight to work. So that's been there. How about any questions?
Rental policy.
Rental policy is a minimum of 3 months, maximum 3 times a year.
How do you handle your co-broke?
Co-broke is on inventory, we're expecting to close 30, 45 days, so that's just straight out. That's what's got the $1,500 bonus on it. Co-broke is half and half, so it's half at contract and contingencies and the other half at completion.
How many units all in?
At completion, we're going to be 203. I'm sorry?
How many acres is the overall project?
I don't know that offhand, but I'll look in that and get back with you. Okay. Now, one of the things with Villa Medici is, we have some people that come in. We don't have any lake views, so if you open your folders up, you're going to see that, the majority of our buildings are back to back. So that we could maximize that density. One of the things with the lake view is everybody knows that lakes are really put in for the biggest part for aesthetics, but also for water retention. Being a part of Health Park, when Health Park was master planned, this community didn't receive that. So I tell everybody that's, again, the benefit is you're inside Health Park. You're on that grid. Any other questions? Okay.
Sounds really cool. What does Medici mean?
It stands for medicine. And I had a buyer who just recently got back. That's okay. I had a buyer that just recently got back from Rome, and right outside the Vatican, you're shaking your head, yes, you know, that the Medici family is a very prominent family, and they told me, and I haven't researched this, but they told me that the Medici family was so wealthy, literally right outside the Vatican with their castles and everything else. She's nodding her head. The Medici family is the family that commissioned the Michelangelo statue from Leonardo da Vinci. So I said, wouldn't that be really cool if we put a big statue in the middle of the I don't know, but it sounds good. But it sounds good. Did anybody come to our broker open house when we did our preview? Anybody here? Okay, so let me tell you, we are East Coast developers and we throw one hell of a party. Okay, so part of dropping your business card today is that we want to make sure that our grand opening is going to happen somewhere around the first 2 weeks of November. We're going to do our grand opening in stages. We're going to open to our prospects that are in our system, people who have previewed our community. We're going to have a private preview just for the real estate marketplace, and then we're going to do a grand opening to the public. We don't want to put everybody in the community at one weekend because it'll just overflow us. So please do watch your email from time to time. I know, and I'm going to give you a little preview, I know that incentives are coming on the new, okay? Broker incentives are coming on the new. So please watch your email because you're going to get emailed those incentives as soon as they're released. If you need to come out and preview our community, you want to take a look at it, you got any buyers that are looking, we have a limited amount of availability that's going to be ready in November. If you look inside your sheets, we do have 2 inventory homes that have already been spec'd out that are going to be ready in November. I do have some to be delivered in January as well as in April, May. So people can still come in and pick out their finishes, but right now I'm almost outside of season with new construction for delivery dates because we've pre-sold everything at pre-construction. And I'm pretty excited. Almost 5 buildings have gone pre-construction. So I'm pretty happy with that. Any other questions? Okay. And then if anybody goes down to the Naples Marketplace, I did bring some information about them as well. Very similar floor plans. The prices start at $227. Okay. So $226. So that's a great price for being in the Naples Marketplace. Yes, sir. Okay. Absolutely. And if we haven't been to your agency to do a presentation, if you know somebody and you think that we might fit in with your agency, I'd love that opportunity as well. Any other questions? No? I want to thank you all for having me here today.